It's day 6 of the 12 Days of Yule, and today Parfait is going to be glittering up a beautiful Gothic snowflake craft for you.
Enter a world of enchantment, of enlightenment, Meg's magical mansion.
Hey everyone, it's me, Meg, and we're back for day 6 of the 12 Days of Gothic Yule here at the old magical mansion. And today Parfait is going to be crafting up a storm because you know what? That girl wants to make sure she gets a chance to play with the glitter. The glitter's for everybody, honey. I hope there is some glitter in your Yule this year. And today she's going to show us how to use the magic of glitter to create a Gothic snowflake wall hanging decor item thingamabob. I don't even know what you call it, but let's see what she's gonna do. All right, Parfait, take it away.
Hey everyone, Parfait here. This is what you're going to need to make your Gothic snowflake. I have some clear Elmer's glue, some water, this great piece I found at the dollar store. You know, something you can put in the center of your snowflake to make it really shiny and blingy is always a great idea. Here I have a snowflake that I picked up at a craft store. I have some black acrylic glue, a brush, and an assortment of glitter. Here I've chosen silver and red. This is what you're going to need to make your snowflake. I also do recommend that you have some type of top to put your snowflake in when you're doing your glitter so it doesn't get all over the place. The first step in making your Gothic snowflake is to paint it black. You could also choose another color like gray, or maybe like, white if you're choosing to do some type of other embellishments to make it a little bit darker. I'm going to make sure I take this off so when I paint my snowflake, it doesn't get all nasty. Here I have some black acrylic paint. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint both sides. Okay, now as you finish up your first side, you're going to want to give it some time to dry. So after it's dried a little while, you can flip it over and then work on the other side. After letting our Gothic snowflake dry, now we can flip it over and paint the other side. Okay, so funny thing, I noticed after I painted the first side that I forgot to put down paper towels or like some type of newspaper. You might want to do that before you paint on the surface. So yeah, do that first. Anyway, now we're going to go back in with our black acrylic paint and we're going to finish painting the other side. When you're painting the other side, make sure that you get into all the cracks and make sure you get into all the corners of where the snowflake has areas that you have to paint. Now that I'm almost done painting my Gothic snowflake, you're going to want to give it some time to dry. I would probably say a half hour to an hour, depending on the type of paint you use and how much of it. The next step is glitter, which, let's face it, all drag queens love. Now that our Gothic snowflake has dried, we can go ahead and put the string back in. I'm replacing this nasty old thing with something a little bit more fabulous. So once you put your string through, you can go ahead and start gluing and glittering the ends of your Gothic snowflake. Ta-da! Then you're going to want to take your transparent glue and you're going to want to brush it on to the ends of your snowflake, and then you're going to glitter. I suggest glittering over a box so you don't make a huge mess. You brush it on just like this. You could do any design or pattern that you want to do. I love glitter, so I figure the more glitter I have, the better. I find it easy when you're working with glitter to have it shaken out of a container. Ta-da! You're going to do that for all of the ends of your snowflake. The best thing about doing it this way too, and using a container like an old shaker, is that you can take whatever's spilled and put it back into your container when you're finished. As you're about to finish up your Gothic snowflake, I would suggest taking a look at ways you can add different types of adornment. Now, we suggested using glitter, but you could also use beads and buttons or maybe other things you have around. Here at the Magical Mansion, we always believe on upcycling, so maybe you can check out some things that you have laying around your mansion and find ways that you can put them on your snowflake. There you go. Ta-da! Glittering your beautiful Gothic snowflake. Now, I would let this dry a little bit before we add a little bit more color with some glitter. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some red to my snowflake. I'm going to brush on some glue right here on my snowflake. Again, your snowflake may be different, and you can adorn it any way you want to. But I'm going to do a little red right here. Oops. Again, it's probably ideal to have a top on your shaker. Things always go awry here at the mansion, so sometimes we just have to go ahead and improvise. And to be honest with you, this might actually work out a little bit better. There we go. Ta-da! I'm going to go ahead and do that on the remaining ones right now. And here we go. Our Gothic snowflake. Now that I finished putting the glitter on my Gothic snowflake, I'm going to let it dry a little while. As it's drying, I can heat up my hot glue gun and have that ready to add my center adornment. Now that our snowflake has dried, we can go ahead and add our center adornment. Again, I found this at the dollar store, but you can use any kind of center that you want on your snowflake. We're going to use a hot glue gun, a drag queen's best friend. I'm going to put on a good amount because I don't want this center going anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and place my center right in the middle of my snowflake. And you again can adjust it any way you would like. We'll let that dry, and then I'll show you how it turned out.
Wow, Parfait! Look
Oh my
at your
gosh!
girl. She's made this beautiful snowflake. I love it.
Thank you.
It
So
looks
nice of you to
great.
drop by.
Hey, you know what? I'm having so
out.
much fun with these 12 days of Yule, looking at all the fun stuff. You've been up to some really good things.
I've been crafty, girl.
Oh, I like this one, you know.
I know,
Hey,
this
you know,
is really cute.
we could make a bunch of these and we could put them in a
We
little
should.
grouping on the wall or
I like
something.
that a lot.
You could do
Let's
some
that.
really nice things with these.
Most
Hey,
definitely.
and you know what? Tomorrow, it's day 7 of the 12 days of Yule. And you know what I'm going to be
Ooh.
doing?
What's that?
I am going to be baking a wonderful focaccia bread from our favorite
Ooh.
cookbook, The Witch's Feast.
Oh, we love that cookbook.
We do. So, hey, check back tomorrow if you want to
Yeah.
see some baking. We're going to be throwing together a delicious focaccia bread.
Oh, I love that. Please come and join us.
Okay, till tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodles.